And if the national anthem not sang like this, I'm not singing that shit. Period.
Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi Leah. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So today's video is going to be about Miss Jill Scott. Yes, I don't know if you guys heard. So the Essence Fest held recently, and she went on stage and then she performed her own version of the Star Spangled Banner, her own version, and everybody, a lot of people have been up in arms about the lyrics to her own version of the Star Spangled Banner. Let me just go right ahead and play the video.
I wrote this when I was 19 years old. Ready? I'm 51 now, by the way. Oh, say, can you see by the blood in the street that this place doesn't smile on you, colored child, whose blood built this land. With sweat and their hands, but you'll die in this place, and your memory remains. Oh, this is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave.
Those words were heavy. Of course, you guys know that a lot of palm-colored folks were up in arms. A lot of black conservative people were also up in arms. They're like, how dare she? Now, you guys, the words of that song, a lot of people resonated with everything that she said in that song. A lot of black people are like, this is the version of the national anthem that we can actually stand to, that we can actually sing along to, because those words were heavy. These are things that black people who are not in denial could actually resonate with. Anyway, I'm just going to go right ahead and play people's stitches to that video.
By the blood in the street.
So we're not going to talk about how awful she sounds. How dare you butcher that specific song? If this was 100 years ago, I would be like, oh yes, rough out here for black people. Yo, you're a millionaire in America. The oppression Olympics doesn't work on me. You know why? I was a full-blown drug addict, trafficked in high school, homeless multiple times. I have many reasons to be angry and bitter. But you know what I did? I did the work. I make a 6-figure salary with a high school diploma in America. Oh yeah, I'm crying every night in my deluxe apartment in the sky. What a disgrace.
So I sent Jill Scott's national anthem to about 5 or 6 of my white associates, and they were really excited that I sent that to them, because when we go or we invite them to picnics and different games and different sporting events, they expect me to stand for their national anthem. That national anthem, the American National Anthem, does not apply to me. I'm not standing for that. I've never stood for it. Even before Kaepernick, even before, I've never stood for the national anthem. I always had a problem with it. And that just tells me that people do not educate themselves, or they don't have feelings for how we feel. So I'm not to ever. So my husband, he was like, oh my God, thank you for sending that to me. I've never heard that. Of course you haven't. Why do you think I don't stand?
That's just the tip of the iceberg. It gets way worse after that. You see the irony in this? This is a woman that is moderately famous, worth over $12 million, and was invited to sing the national anthem because of her talent. And she hates America. My God, living in a perpetual state of victimhood has got to be exhausting.
Probably after watching that video, just like myself, you are outraged, you are angry, you are pissed off. How dare can somebody talk about our country this way? But then when I put my emotions on the side and I'm trying to understand this person, I realized how she's speaking from her heart, and how bad she's hurting, and how bad the black community is hurting. But the problem that I have with this is that we can't live in the past. And if we don't take the initiative to stand together now, and this is our time to unite and put all of our policies aside, Republican, Democrats, standing together as one, saying we are an American first, and we want what's better for us. Because I can tell you right now, actions speak louder than words, and the actions of this current administration doesn't look like they care about the whites, doesn't look like they care about the black community, doesn't look like they care about the Mexicans suffering at the border, doesn't look like they care about the homeless. That's an epidemic in this country. Doesn't look like they care about the drugs and our babies being attacked and our kids and guns and race. The only thing it looks like to me that they care about, which is not the best interest of the American people, is how can they gather and collect more power for their own agenda. And that's all I gotta say about that. I love all you guys, and I'm willing to stand together with you. Are you willing to stand together with me?
Jill Scott, the actress, singer, I just seen her sing a parody version, a very disgusting version of the national anthem. And let's just play that clip. I just do not understand why in the hell we are promoting not good values. Why do we have people like Jill Scott, who just took a debaucher of the national anthem, the Obamas, and so many other people who are saying that America is such a bad place? But if America is such a bad place, then tell me this. Why did we elect Obama for 8 years to be president? Why do we have so many black successful actors? Why are we promoting horrible values towards future generations of Americans? We're the only nation that does this. And I'm genuinely asking a question. Why do we do it? It's not necessary.
I guess yesterday, or it might have been the day before, there's a famous, I never heard of her before, but famous singer by the name of Jill Scott, who decided to do her own rendition of our national anthem. Y'all haven't heard this, or you haven't seen this yet, I beg you, go look it up. Be somewhere where you can be pissed off. Because as an American, if this doesn't upset you, you are in the wrong country. You don't need to stick around here. Pack your shit up, sell your house, Go to some other country. We don't need you here if this don't piss you off. Now, as somebody who has the pleasure and the honor every day of working with veterans, I get to take care of the men and women from Vietnam, Desert Storm, Kuwait, Afghanistan, every war that's been done for a long time. I get to interact and see these veterans and help and treat these veterans, try to take care of them, try to help them with the rest of their lives. I take care of veterans that are black, white, Mexican, Chinese, Middle Eastern, doesn't matter. We have veterans of every sex, every religion, every creed, every color. And I'll tell you right now, that bullshit that Jill Scott put up pisses every one of them off. That ain't what this is here for. You want to make a song about oppression and how tough it is in this country? Shit that you don't know a goddamn thing about? You make your own song. You don't with our anthem.
Good morning, y'all. So, he said that Jill Scott's rendition of the national anthem is a damn disgrace. But I beg to differ. Why is it a damn disgrace? What about our history, our pain, is a disgrace? The only thing that seems to be a disgrace to me is your comment. And another thing that's a disgrace is the people who did those things to my ancestors. That's a disgrace. Another disgrace is the people who still fight for that history to be relived. I mean, what's the point of being upset about history? It's truth. What about our history or your ancestors' history upsets you? Are you mad because those were your grandparents? Are you mad because your child will one day find out that grandma unalived people or watched people being unalived? Is that what upsets you, Richard? How is her song a disgrace? It's beautiful, is what it is. It's heartfelt, unlike some other things. But don't do that. Don't say that her rendition is a disgrace, because it's not. It's truth. It's facts. Seems like that, you know, truth and facts are not appreciated in this day and time. People would rather the lies be continued. I wonder why. And that song is beautiful. Okay, thank you. Bye.
For everybody that saw or that listened to Jill Scott's rendition of the quote-unquote national anthem, where she got to the part where she said, "This is not the land of the free, but the home of the slave." First of all, lady, let me explain something to you. Do you understand how free you got to be able to say what you said? See, the greatness of America is in the ability to correct wrongdoings. See, this is the problem. If America wasn't free, why the hell are you still here? If America didn't have the capacity to change, why are you still within its borders? Why have you not gotten the hell on out of this country and gone somewhere and made yourself free? You know why? Because only in America can injustice turn into justice. Only in America can wrong be made right. Only in America can you stand up and straighten your back up, like Dr. King said, because only a man can only ride your back if it is bent. Only in America can you say that the greatness of this country is the right to protest for right? You know why? Because like Dr. King said, somewhere I read of the freedom of speech, somewhere I read of the freedom of press, somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly, somewhere I read that the greatness of America is in fact the right to protest for right. And so only in this country, yes, was it built with black hands? Absolutely. Yes, was America built off the blood, sweat, and tears of the slave? You are absolutely 100% right. But that is what makes America great. What makes this country the greatest social experiment in the world is that in spite of where we came from, guess what? We can still keep going somewhere new. Do I have a problem with that national anthem? No. I say sing them both. I say sing them both, because until we are 100% free, we still got a lot of work to do.
So I'm not surprised that a lot of people do not like it. And it's common knowledge that a lot of black people never really liked the original version of the national anthem. And there's an official or unofficial black national anthem. So, but I think what gets me the most is the fact that Miss Jill Scott said she wrote that song when she was 19 and she's in her 50s now, and that song, the lyrics of that song are still relevant. So has there really been much progress made? I think that's the food for thought here. Has there really been much progress made? And that is not her first time performing that song, because I saw other videos where she had performed that version of the anthem before. I saw videos of a lot of black people, you know, singing along, raising their fists in the air while playing that song, and it spoke volumes. The lyrics of that song. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Do you think it was wrong or offensive of her to write her own version of the anthem? Because a lot of people think, oh, it's sacrilege. How dare she? She's so privileged. She's a millionaire in America. If America is that bad, why is she still here? How was she able to make it and be a millionaire and a superstar? So that is what a lot of people think. So obviously, the way black people feel about that song is not how a lot of white people and black conservatives feel about it. But I kind of understand. I understand why the original version of the national anthem is not accepted by black people, because it has some rape to the deceased lines in it. And I understand why there's a need for a whole black version. So the question is, was it right of her? Is it right of her to perform it? But then the Essence Fest is predominantly a black space. So, I mean, anyway, you guys let me know what you think about the whole situation in the comment section. What do you think about her version? What do you think about the fact that she's performing it and it's being televised? What do you guys think about the outrage as well? Let me know. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.